What's up, Card Family? Jetman80 back here with another video. And try something new. Doesn't fly. We scrap it. We're going to do another one. But I wanted to review Night 2 of Wrestlamania 37. So we start off with the Fiend versus Randy Orton. The introduction for the Fiend was freaking awesome. He was like in a Jack in the Box, and Alexa Bliss turned it, and he came up, dove off the top of the Jack in the Box, nailed Randy. Fiend had a lot of the early offense. Then Randy got a little. He slammed the Fiend on the announce table. Fiend no-sold it, got right back up. Then the Fiend had Randy and Sister Abigail, and then Alexa Bliss is sitting on top of the Jack in the Box, and like ink or black shit strewed down her face, and Fiend was just looking at her, and then Orton RKO'd the Fiend to win. I mean, I hope that's not the payoff for the feud. The feud's been going since last year. That match, I'm giving a half a star. Next match was for the women's tag team match. Champs Basler and Naya Bach versus Tamita and Natalia. Sorry. Very good match. Excellent match. Back and forth. Tamita put on a great show. It's great to see her get some work, because usually she was like on the shows nobody watches, 205 Live and shit like that. But Basler and Botch retained the titles. There's a theme tonight with that shit. Up next was my favorite match of the night. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. My God. You have two of the best guys WWE have in the ring at the same time. You're going to have a fantastic match. Back and forth. Oh, it was just such a good match. Like I couldn't blink, because it was just back. Like I said, they were going back and forth. They were flying off the ropes. But Kevin Owens won with a stunner to beat Sami. Hopefully this feud is not over, because I would love to see at least one more match. I give that's 5 stars. That was a great match. That was my favorite match of the weekend. My favorite match from week one. From night 1 was Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Up next was Riddle versus Sheamus for the Universal title. Hard-hitting, very hard-hitting match. Probably next to the main event, it was probably actually like the hardest-hitting match of the night. I mean, they held nothing back on each other, and Sheamus won, becoming the new Universal Champion. I think there was only... No, okay. Up next was Biggie versus Apollo Cruz. This is a feud I didn't care about from the start. Still don't care about. It was a Nigerian drum match. There's no rules. They have a bunch of like drums and a gong and kendo sticks and shit. Cruz won the Intercontinental belt. He had some dude, I don't know who the fuck he is, came in right when Biggie was going to win, and he laid out Biggie and drug Cruz on top of Biggie for the win. Hate fucking finishes like that. Hate them. And that's how the main event finished too. Up next was Asha. I can never say her fucking name. Versus Rhea Ripley. This was my second favorite match of the night. Back and forth. You have two of the best female wrestlers on the planet against each other, And the scary part is Rhea's only 24, and she's only going to get better. Rhea won the match and the women's title. The Raw women's title. And then we have the main event. Triple threat match for the SmackDown. Men's SmackDown title. Edge versus Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns. There's no rules in triple threat match. There's chair shots. Of course, you have fucking Jey Uso helping Roman. Edge laid Jey out on the steel steps. They brought Jey back to check on him. I'm just so disappointed by the end. Edge had 3 chairs in the ring. He had the concerto set up for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan. He's going to get Roman. In comes Jey Uso. And Edge spears him. He's giving Uso chair shots. Allows Roman to get up. Spear Edge. And then give him a concerto. Drags Edge. Puts him on top of Daniel for the win. Ugh. It's time for another champ on SmackDown. Tired of Roman. Almost all the belts now. Except for the SmackDown women's. Yeah, I think it's just a SmackDown women's title. I don't know if Rhea's going to be face or heel. So I can't say that one yet, but every other belt besides the SmackDown women's title is held by a heel. SmackDown tag titles, it's Rude and Ziggler. Raw is AJ Styles and Giant Gonzalez. I'm sorry, Great Khali. Oh, no, almost. Then Bobby Lashley still has the Raw belt. Roman still has, the only face that has a title is Rhea. All the other belts are held by heels. Oh, for the Roman Edge Bryant match, I gave that 4 stars. It was a really good match. I hated the fucking end. Overall, night 2, I'd give a solid B+. The Orton Fiend match. Whatever the frick that was. Maybe they'll pay it off. What's it? Backlash. Backlash is the next pay-per-view. Is WrestleMania Backlash, so maybe that'll be the end of the feud. Another one is the Biggie versus Cruz. I'm just not into that feud at all. I mean, at all. It's just, to me, it's boring. But every other, I'm like, the women's tag match, I gave 3 stars. KO Zayn, 5. Riddle versus Sheamus, I gave 3.5. Ripley and Osoko, I'm a fucking moron. I gave 4. Yeah, the two biggest weak spots of the 7 matches was Biggie versus Cruz and Orton versus Fiend. So I give night 2 of WrestleMania a B+. Because the good definitely outweighs the bad. There was a lot of good that happened. A lot of great matches. Just a fun show. Great to see the fans back. But, you know what you think. If you watched it, give me your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, you know, if you like this, I'll do one next month. I might do a little bit better. But, yeah. Let me know in the comments. I will do Backlash. Pay-per-view is 3rd Sunday in May. Alright, all. Thanks for watching. Like, sub, comment. Be good. Be safe. Peace.